NFL Week 5 is here. There's some awesome games on hand. I think it'll be a good week. Not as many close games as last week, but still really solid, some good matchups. Our Thursday night matchup, Buffalo at Cleveland. Going with Cleveland. They're a hot team right now. I think with the injured Buffalo Bills backs, I think Cleveland will be able to get the job done. Their defense is pretty solid. I think they'll be able to stop the Bills' run game, force EJ Manuel into some tough situation. Bills get their third win in a row. Seahawks at Indianapolis. I'm picking the upset here, going with Indy. I think with that stingy run defense that they have, they'll be able to shut down Marshawn Lynch and get the win at home. Seahawks have struggled in the past on the road on the East Coast with that early game. So expect the Colts to win. I think they'll be able to get it done at home. Then we got New Orleans at Chicago Bears. I'm picking Chicago. I think Trestman will get his team to bounce back. I think New Orleans is due for a loss. They've won 4 straight, but I think Chicago gets them here. Baltimore at Miami. Going with Baltimore. I think that defense will be able to shut down the Dolphins. The Ravens' defense is very good. If Flacco can limit his mistakes, I think they'll be able to get past the Dolphins. Houston at San Francisco. Going with the 49ers. I think building on that run game of last week, I think that'll really get Frank Gore going, get that offense rolling, and defeat a Houston team who just came off kind of a heartbreaking loss. I think that'll help the 49ers and kind of spur them to victory. Then we got Carolina at Arizona. Going with Carolina. They're coming off a bye week. Arizona's not a very good team. I think Cam Newton will be able to get it done. Then you got the Patriots at the Bengals. Going with the Bengals. I think they know they have to win this game to really stay in their division. I think they know that 2-2 is not good enough. So I think they'll be able to get it done against New England at home. And with the Patriots being on the road, I think they're really due for a loss. I know that phrase is kind of overused sometimes, especially by me, but I really think that it does. Nobody goes undefeated, so I think teams eventually lose 5th week. It's kind of coming up on that time for a loss week. Detroit at Green Bay, going with the Packers, coming off the bye. Detroit's coming off that big win. It'll be a good game. It'll be exciting, a lot of offense, but the Packers are the better team. Coming off the bye week, I think they'll get it done. The Eagles at the Giants, going with the Giants. I think that Eagles secondary is not really a threat. Eli Manning won't turn the ball over as much against that secondary, if at all. I doubt he throws an interception. So I'm going with the Giants. The Chiefs at the Titans. Before last week, I would have picked the Titans, but with Locker being hurt, I think the Chiefs get it done. If the Titans had Locker, I think the Titans are a good enough team, especially at home, to give the Chiefs their first loss. But without Locker, I really don't know what that quarterback situation will be like. So, going with the Chiefs. Jacksonville at St. Louis. I'm going to pick the upset here. I think Jacksonville gets its first win. I think that Rams defense is so weak that Maurice Jones-Drew will have a big day. That'll help the Jacksonville Jaguars to victory. It'll be a very low-scoring game, I think. I think it'll be like 10-7, and it'll be a very ugly game. But it might be exciting. So keep your eyes on that one. I'm picking the Jaguars for their first win. Denver at Dallas. I'm going with Denver. I just think Dallas doesn't have enough defense to really stop Peyton Manning and that offense. There's only a few teams in the league I think can stop that offense or at least slow them down, and Dallas is not one of them. But if DeMarcus Ware can get some pressure on Peyton Manning, he could wreak some havoc. I think it'll be a good game. It'll be a close game, one of Denver's closest this year, but I still expect the Broncos to win. The Chargers at the Raiders. I'm picking the Raiders. I think with Terrell Pryor back, that'll help. I misaccurately stated in my Week 4 review that Flynn had a good game. That was my mistake. I meant to say he didn't have a good game. But I think with Pryor back, that helps. He'll get the win at home against the Chargers. Phillip Rivers, I don't think, can keep up his success this season, and the Raiders will be able to get it done. Monday night game, New Jersey at Atlanta. Picking the Falcons. I think good teams find ways to win. This is a good team, even though they haven't looked particularly successful this year. But this is a good team. They will find a way to win. The Jets are not a good team, and they'll find a way to lose. Geno will commit a few turnovers. Geno Smith. I just don't think he can manipulate the Falcons' defense like you need to do to win this game. So I'm picking the Falcons on Monday night. That's my Week 5 picks. Follow me on Twitter. Check out the blog, and have fun watching some football.